Hey Squad, TITOBODS here, and today we are going to talk about something I think the masses will actually be happy to see, and everything, all the effort that you have been doing during your stellar dynasty will all not go into vain, but rather would really give you that sweet fruit of your efforts. And today you're going to see why, because we have here a certain news that a lot of players are really going to be overwhelmed with joy and happiness, especially free-to-play players, slow spenders, because of this one. And of course, on top of that, I'm going to also show you guys what we have right now in the mall, especially the new event that is added. And as usual, since your TITOBODS loves you so much, so much, I'm going to also, of course, give you my opinion and recommendation, as always, for the mall, wherein you're going to benefit on the values of what we have right now. And first, let's see what mail did TITOBODS receive in the system mail. So we have here the Stellar Dynasty Store optimization notice. And before I unveil what it says here, I just want to thank everyone that is responsible for actually making this thing happen. So first up here, they said that there is an increase of overall amount of the Universal Legendary Hero medals available in the Dynasty Store. Now, with just that sentence, you already know that your heart is pumping with joy. Now, they also said here governors can now obtain more Universal Legendary Hero medals, wherein this is going to be through the relevant stores. Now, they also said here that it's optimized the distribution of certain items. Some Universal Legendary Hero medals previously available in the Levels store have now been moved to the Conquest store, allowing governors to exchange for them more conveniently. Now, do not worry about the reset of the Conquest store, because I think I have mentioned this before, that they said that it's going to be every 2 Stellar Dynasty. It will only reset after the season of the server ends. Hopefully that is the case. But anyway, moving forward here, on the third one, they said after this adjustment takes effect, some governors may temporarily see the Universal Legendary Hero medal displayed as locked when entering the Conquest store. So this happened to me earlier, and I did do logged in and lagged out to actually see this new update. Let's face it, you guys, when I posted the last shorts that I have made, I think it's safe to say that we are missing some of the important things that is available in the Desolate Desert before. And some of those, of course, are the Legendary Hero medals. And now we're going to see what changes we have on the store. Let's go first with your achievement store. So in the achievement store, there's not really that much changes. But when you go to the level store, okay, you can see there is still those kinds of hero medals. Now, you may see the difference between these medals and the ones before it, because before you can get 170 hero medals from this one, but right now you will not be able to say that it is still 170 hero medals. And it's because of this fact right here. The added hero medals from the level store are now transferred to your Conquest store. And as you can see, I have already maybe can be able to get at least 30 already with a Conquest store. Now, added to that, you can also unlock this next week. You can get another 10 for next week, and of course another 10 after that. But this is still yet to be known if it's going to be available by then. But soon as all of this are open, as I've said, I think, as they said, this will be opened until next dynasty. So maybe next dynasty, some of this will reset. I don't know yet. But it's safe to say that we can still enjoy some more of the hero medals, because everyone is going to have the same level of the Conquest store, unless you cannot really kill the tribes that are available, or the troops that are the opposing troops in the Conquest Island tactics. So that's the only hindrance for you to achieve this amount of hero medals. Now, how many do we have right now? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 pieces of hero medals are now available in Conquest store. Now, the level store will eventually level up, I think, per season of your Dynasty store. So for sure, every stellar season, this will be available again or open again. That's, I think, one of the things or draws after this one. Now, let's see how many we only got here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 100 here plus 90 here. That's a total of 190 hero medals. And as I've said, you cannot get this right away. This is like a slow burn type of achievement rewards. But for me, the best thing about this one is the Conquest Tour. If we can get this in one season, it will be better. But in 2 seasons, I think it will still be better. 45 per season, I think, will still get you to where you want to go when it comes to the achievements. And to be honest, it's not the only thing that you are actually aiming for. I'm sure of that in this Conquest Tour. There are a lot of other things here that free-to-play players, low spenders, and mid-spenders, and everybody really to be benefiting for or really looking forward to getting. Like, for example, the raw irons, for example, your gem chest, 30 gem chest, that's not pretty bad. And players who want to jump in and out of servers, you get also your migration pass in here. Now, moving on to another topic for this video, let's go to the mall. Alright, so we have still here the Herald's Dawn Radiance. Now, before I continue with this one, this part of the video will be pertaining to players who want to spend in the game, and of course, the players who are already spending in the game. I will give you my recommendations for best value for your buck, of course. So, the Herald's Dawn Radiance is still here, just 3 more days, and it will be out of the mall. Now, next up, we have Discount Mall. So, as I've said, every time we have a video about recommendations of bundles, number 1 rule that TITOBODS will always tell you is to know your priorities. Know your priorities in your account. Do not be fooled by low prices, by cheap prices, because one of the pitfalls of even suffering losses is actually not purchasing what you need and rather impulsive spending, which is not good for anybody, really. So first things first, know your priorities. Now, doing the discount mall and bargaining as support to your other alliance member will actually gain you rewards. So just do all the bargains in your world chat or alliance chat and you will gain your rewards, although it is only limited. But if you really want to purchase some of this, you really want to focus on what you need, number 1, as I've said. But for me, all the things that has speed ups, one thing, especially research and buildings, those are my focus right now from my account. Only get your hands on lightning crystals and magma crystals if you already are finished with some of your priorities in research and buildings, which I think not everyone is actually having right now. I will only also get technique points in here if my case is I don't have yet my new research facilities open or renovation maxed out. So those are the 2 things that you need to consider if you're going to go for technique points. If you can get your hands on other stuff, that will eventually be a little bit helpful for your account overall. So in these options that I have right now, I don't know if this is the options for you, I would rather get the ones with speed ups plus gems. May it be the legendary gem chest. Now, I will do another video regarding which kind of gem is your priority to be leveling up, and it's going to be this way. Alliance Treasure, this is somewhat new, I think. I don't know if I have already experienced this one. But here, what you need to do to contribute is at least purchase a bundle. That is actually what's going to happen here. And all your Alliance accumulated bundles will actually give you extra rewards here. It's like a freebie if you have top up. And the freebies are not really that significant. It will not really give you a huge boost when it comes to speed ups or anything like that. But as I've said, everything that is free is good. So if your intention is to really purchase today and you get all of this stuff that is available here, it's a win for you, 100%. The next thing you want to know now for sure is which to get from your luxurious custom chest. As I've said, whatever you think you need. But for me, always speed ups for research or building speed ups for most spenders. Not really Krakens, because for sure most Krakens have already have a lot of speed ups for sure. But for us players who are maybe mid or low spenders, of course, usually we get our hands on speed ups. Now here also we have the same. We have speed ups. So it depends on you what you need, if you need building or research speed ups, because sometimes there will be situations where you need the building speed ups more, for example, today than your research, and then tomorrow you will need your research more than your building speed ups. That's the reality of it. Okay, next one we have, I think, the same here, the same. And then once you have the luxurious custom chest at gold, as for me, still based on what we have for the options, I will still go for the speed ups. Speed ups, speed ups, speed ups. Now once you get here, you see how much speed ups you can get. How much speed ups? Those are 4 days. 4 days and 8 hours, something like that, or 10 hours maybe, or maybe 12 hours. 4 days and 12 hours, I think. Now here you will need to decide, but I think for me still speed ups, because as I've said, I really need those speed ups pumping, you know. But for sure other players are going for other things that they need, like gems for example. But you know, I won't really exchange an epic gem for 4 days of training or research speed ups. So yes, if you're going for MGE, saving up training speed ups, you go for training speed ups, because training speed ups gives you more points when it comes to the MGE if you're going for MGE. Now look at this, 30 days Light of Revelation frame. But I should be getting a preview right now. Okay, I think there's a bug in here wherein I cannot see the preview of that one, right? I should be seeing the preview. Oh, I think it's this one? No, this is not that one. That's not the one. Yeah, I think I don't have the preview of it. I think it's a bug right now or something, but I don't see it. Okay, so what do we have here? So once you open this up and you have the frame, you will get the extra bonus of defense, 0.06. It isn't that huge, but as I've said, a freebie is always good, to be honest. Now here, look at the amount of what you can get. This is alliance. This is an alliance achievement reward here. Once your alliance hit that mark and you have purchased the amount of empire coins you need for this one, because empire coins is what you need to actually get this one. If you're going to go to the rules, it's actually what they said here: purchase empire coins. Explanation: only empire coins obtained directly through purchases will count towards your progress. Now also, if you're curious on how to do it, you can also see obtain clues. Now for every 500 empire coins obtained through purchase, you can exchange 1 clue. Now we have Smoke of War Machine. Now I don't really recommend this for low spenders because of its nature of getting legendary skill scrolls and magma crystals. So for low spenders, I don't think this is a priority. So you will only get this one if you are in dire, as I've said, in dire need of legendary skill scrolls and magma crystals. But the additional speed ups here are quite good. If you are in desperate need of speed ups and you have already purchased everything that is available already on the remaining part of this category, I think it would be okay. But it's the only time I think you're going to want to purchase this. So for the golden key, the amount here is 10 pieces for $1. I think it's pretty good, plus with speed ups. Now this one also resets, but in 2 days. Okay, this is 2 days. All right. Now this one resets though daily. Now if you go to the Torch of Enlightenment, you will also see it's 2 days. But there's a difference when it comes to the amount of torch for $1. But the price though still for me is quite okay, especially the value. Again, you would only want to purchase Torch of Enlightenment and Golden Key if you really need it, because we have other avenues to actually get your keys and your Torch of Enlightenment, like your Merit Store and your Dynasty Store. So you have options. Now for this one, I don't really recommend to get this one, as I've said, unless you have your legendary hero magma crystal needed, or you're in dire need of the legendary magma crystals or fortune kit. So most players that are new to the game are going to for sure get this one, especially if they are building up their gears, and I think it's acceptable. But for us old players, the oldies, the boomers, we can actually skip this part. But for new players, of course, I can actually understand why they want to get this one. Now, Soulforge Relic. So another one here that you can actually get for the speed ups. If you're going to look at everything in here, for the speed ups purposes, and you can actually purchase it for $1. If you purchase all of this for the sake of getting speed ups for $1 each, and you will get like 5, if I'm not mistaken, $5, 1, 2, 3, or $5, and you would get the total amount of speed ups that you're available here plus the freebie. I think it would be worth it. That's what I think, if the speed ups is your main priority. Now, Eternal Treasury. For me, as I've said, I need gems now. I am going for gems. So in all of these available items here, this is what I'm going to be going for $1. So it resets for 2 days also. But as I've said, if you want to also do it, you want to go for this one or any of the things that I have mentioned earlier, make sure that you will see 3000% to feel the value in exchange for your buck or for your money. So $6 in total with all the other rewards available plus the speed ups. I think that would be a steal in my opinion. Now, if you want to move further from what we have here, number one, again, think first if you need the parts that you're going to be purchasing. Number 2, notice the value. Make sure that it is 3,000% and higher to actually get the best out of the value of each bundle. Okay. So I think that's about it for this video. If you want to see more of these kinds of tips, click this video on your screen right now. Check out all the list of tips that we have. We have MGE guide, we have purchasing guide also in there. And please don't forget to like the video and leave a comment down below. And as always, squad, have a great day to everyone. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you in the next one.